watch a game in any sport and one of the best home crowds in any sport, Soldier Field in Chicago. Here's Cairo Santos now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Richardson looking to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
Richardson. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
Now the NFL's leading rusher in 2021, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
From the shotgun, Richardson. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. That one a first down pickup of 8.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This 2nd and 4. They go to the ground again with Taylor. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on a gain of 10.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Now it's Richardson. Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Looks for the out route, and it's complete to Kmet. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Looking to throw is Williams. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3.
That play reminded me a lot of a former teammate of mine. We used to call him the trash man. His ability to sift through traffic and make plays was uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from your Mike linebacker. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he stopped immediately there. Julian Blackman bringing him down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
2nd and 10. To the air, Williams. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard stripe. On 4th down, here's Williams. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Richardson working from the gun. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Here's Richardson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Up the middle, here's Taylor. And he gets it down to the 32. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
Richardson out of the shotgun. That's caught. It's Josh Downs. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Again, it's Taylor. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. A final shot before the half. Richardson. Taylor is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit. A final shot before break. Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Mo Alley-Cox. As time expires in the first half. And the Colts will extend their lead on the final play of the half. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 14-0. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not...
And this is going to be intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. But that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. You come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key. Crucial. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
And this is incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Richardson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Connecting over the middle with Downs. And he's taken down inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Here Richardson yet again. Throw left side complete. That's Taylor. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. A give for Taylor running right side. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. Flushed out right. That is caught. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
19 Tiger.
They'll run here with Taylor. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. To throw, it's Williams. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play. Throwing is Williams. Caught, right side, it's Lewis. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's Williams. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Zaire Franklin. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back to Taylor on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
It'll be a gain of 5, and now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And I think he just wanted to get the ball to one of his playmakers to see if they can make something happen, but he ends up throwing into a crowded area, and after the catch, he isn't able to do much with it.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And they will get to him at the 7 and stop him short of the 1st down marker. 4 yards on the pickup there, but it's going to take him to 4th down.
But forget knowing where the 1st down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They have more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Bears will get the football back. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. Just a gain of a couple there. And that'll make it 2nd down. To throw, Williams. He's going to let it fly. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Williams. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Now it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Williams. Here's a diving catch right side. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. To throw once more, here's Williams. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. All right, this is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you, as he'll be backed up to start this drive.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Throwing after the interception, Williams got his man complete over the middle. It's Moore. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory, and this was